Ladies, gentlemen, good morning. I am extremely honored and pleased this morning to make a presentation to one of our outstanding students. And let me give you some of the background in this situation. On Wednesday morning, Mr. Lewis, our music teacher, came to me and handed me a wallet, indicating that someone found a wallet on the campus. And on inspection of the wallet, I found a sum of money over $9,000. Now, there was no ID, but there was a TRN number, and I was able to decipher who the wallet belonged to. Now, I want to take the time to honor the young man who, when no one was looking, exemplified what it is to have good character. So please welcome Keyshawn Stewart of 2E, and we are showing to him this morning our utmost gratitude for exemplifying what it is to be a true blue college man. Stepping down into the front, please. Never let anybody tell you say doing the right thing is wrong. Or it's not trending. Thank you, Keyshawn. Thank you, gentlemen.
JBNN keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones. Before we get into the news, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and to share the news with someone today. Now on to the news. 2 men killed by police in Above Rocks, St. Catherine. 2 men have been shot and killed by the police in the St. Catherine North Division in separate incidents, which resulted in the seizure of 2 illegal guns and ammunition. In the first incident, a man, identified only as Nigel, reportedly pointed a gun at police personnel while going to premises in the retirement district in Above Rocks, St. Catherine, at about 5:40 a.m. Sunday. The police reportedly took evasive action and fired at Nigel, who was shot and injured. He was later pronounced dead at hospital. The police say a Taurus 9mm pistol and 4 rounds of cartridges were seized in that incident. Later, at about 7 a.m., another police party entered another section of the community where a man known as Biggs was killed in an alleged confrontation with the team. An Arcus 9mm pistol fixed with a magazine containing 10 rounds of ammunition was reportedly seized from him. The Independent Commission of Investigations Indicom has launched a probe into the shootings. Lovia Primary student succumbs to injuries sustained in hit and run. A 10-year-old boy succumbed to injuries sustained in a hit and run in Lovia, St. Elizabeth on Friday. The victim has been identified as Kenil Clark, a student of Lovia Primary School. The police report that, at about 7:05 a.m., Clark was hit by a motor vehicle near the school. The driver sped away from the scene. The injured child was taken to the Mandeville Regional Hospital, where he was admitted. He died on Saturday. The Black River Police have launched an investigation into the matter. Toddler left with 4-year-old perishes in blaze on Mountain View Avenue. A 1-year-old boy was reportedly burnt alive in a house at a section of Mountain View Avenue in St. Andrew on Saturday afternoon, after he was left in the custody of a 4-year-old. The name of the toddler has not yet been released. Reports from the Jamaica Fire Brigade JFB are that at about 12:53 p.m., the Rollington Town Fire Station responded to a call about a blaze at a dwelling. During the cooling down operations, the remains of the child was discovered. Commissioner of the JFB, Stuart Beckford, said that an investigation revealed that the toddler was left with a 4-year-old who reportedly caused the blaze. Based on information received, the 4-year-old was found with a lighter that is what would have caused the fire. The 4-year-old was able to make it out of the building, but by the time he alerted neighbors, it was too late for them to remove the 1-year-old from the burning building, said Beckford. In an appeal to parents, he urged them not to leave children unsupervised, warning of the dangers that can occur. If you have to go on the road to do business and you have young ones at home, please find an adult, whether it's a relative or a friend, to stay with them. I know it's not necessarily easy sometimes to find adults to stay with these infants regularly, but we have to be more responsible as parents, said the commissioner. While we're not seeing a lot of these incidents as in the past, one such incident is one too many. That's one innocent life that has been lost because a parent was not responsible, he added. A total of 22 people have perished from fires since the start of the year. Beckford said the figures represent a downward trend when compared to last year. Elderly woman injured in collapse at Torrington Park housing scheme. An elderly woman was injured when the staircase at the Torrington Park housing scheme in St. Andrew collapsed on Sunday afternoon. She has since been assisted by the police to the Kingston Public Hospital, where she is currently receiving treatment for her injuries. Police Inspector Horatio Brown of the Kingston Western Division provided an update.
Currently, we have a situation here at the Tarrington building where it has appeared as if the integrity of the staircase has been compromised, where you can obviously see that the building or the stairway has collapsed, and 3 levels from the 2nd floor, the 3rd and the 4th persons are left inside. What is happening now is members from the Jamaica Fire Brigade, they are assisting persons to get on the outside, and what is needed is for this way to be cleared and the necessary assistance given to these persons over time to have their life come back to some form of regularity.
Sir?
No, it is obvious that the level of damage caused to this building, it won't be possibly be taking some amount of time for the building to repair. But what the police, we as police has to do is to ensure that we secure the scene and allow the necessary department to offer such assistance. So far an elderly female has been injured. She has already been assisted by the police to the Kingston Public Hospital, where that person is currently receiving treatment for their injuries.
The people who are now at the top of the property, are they able to exit in any way?
No, as I said before, that based on what is happening, the fire personnel would have to offer some level of assistance to get them down.
Senton man accused of pulling gun on woman arrested. A Senton man who allegedly brandished an illegal gun on a woman during an argument has been arrested by the Ocho police. The 37-year-old is being held on suspicion of possession of a prohibited weapon and unauthorized possession of ammunition. Reports state that at about 7 a.m. on Saturday, the police received a report from the woman who handed over to them a Ruger pistol with 11 rounds of cartridges. She reportedly informed the police that her boyfriend had pointed the gun at her and threatened to kill her. An investigation was launched and the police arrested the suspect at his home. 300 individuals to receive NID cards on Monday. 300 people enrolled in the National Identification System NIDS pilot project will begin receiving their cards on Monday. Bishop Conrad Pitkin, chairman of the National Identification Registration Authority, says other people who have indicated an interest in acquiring their national identification card will be next. Bishop Pitkin says by January, registration will be open to the public. It was speaking on Friday during the official launch of the National Identification Registration Authority at the Central Sorting Office in Kingston. The authority is responsible for overseeing Jamaica's civil registration and the national identification systems. The entity will handle the layered rollout and management of NIDS. Bishop Pitkin said the authority will be working with the Jamaica Council for Persons with Disabilities to ensure that the disabled community is served. NIDS is designed to provide a reliable and secure way of verifying a person's identity. 19 children killed in motor vehicle crashes so far this year. With 19 deaths recorded up to Friday, November 15, the number of children killed in motor vehicle crashes this year has seen an alarming 46% increase when compared to the same period in 2023. 32 elderly people were also killed during the same period, a 37% decrease when compared with 2023. The statistics are contained in the weekly traffic crash report of the Island Traffic Authority, which was released on Friday. According to the report, child fatalities as at the end of September are projected to increase by 22% when compared with last year, while elderly fatalities are projected to decrease by 24%. The report also listed 59 pedestrians being killed as of November 15 and said this category of road users will register a 3% increase in fatalities this year when compared to 2023 figures. Of note is that 59 pedestrians were killed in 59 fatal pedestrian crashes. The ITA said pedestrian fatalities and fatal crashes decreased by 11% when compared with the similar period in 2023. It said private motor vehicle passenger fatalities as at the end of June are projected to decrease by 13% when compared to 2023, while private motor vehicle driver fatalities as at the end of September are projected to decrease by 11%. Among motorcyclists, 106 were killed in 106 fatal crashes this year, an 8% decrease. However, motorcycle fatalities as at the end of September are projected to increase by 3% when compared to 2023, while pedal cyclist fatalities, as at the end of September, are projected to decrease by a significant 29%, and despite 57 drivers of private motor vehicles being killed in 57 fatal crashes, there have been a big 17% reduction in fatalities among this group of road users. There have been 30 fatal collisions up to November 15, which have resulted in 72 deaths, the ITA said. High-powered rifle among 2 guns seized on Glen Road. In a well-coordinated effort, the Special Weapons and Tactical Team SWAT joined forces with the St. Andrew South Division to conduct an operation on Glen Road early Sunday morning. The operation resulted in the seizure of 2 guns and the apprehension of 1 individual. During the raid, law enforcement officials confiscated 1 AK assault rifle, 1 Taurus G2 pistol equipped with a magazine containing 5 live rounds. 1 man has been taken into custody. JBN will keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.